I like how when they say the "I got the cure," like they pull everything out and then they come back in with it right after, like with an instrumental. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and welcome back to another reaction video. In these videos, I like to break down, analyze, and talk about all the different aspects of these songs and help you enjoy your favorite songs a little bit more. I say your favorite because a lot of these are actually requests, so if you have any requests, you can leave a comment below. You can also text me at 631-250-6950. That is a new number, so if you've been here before, that is a new number. It's 631-250-6950. If you already are on the previous text group, just send me a text. And yeah, so let's see what we got. If you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto wherever you listen. It means a lot to me if you check it out. I have a song that's close to 1 million streams, actually, so my goal is 1 million streams by the end of the year. So if you want to help me get there, it'd mean a lot to me. Thank you so much, and let's see what we got. A ton of requests to do this one. This is The Cure by Little Mix. Nice. So that was really cool. What they did right there is that's a reverse. Obviously, there's a piano going on, and what's happening is they're just playing the piano. It's a stereo recorded piano because you can hear that the higher notes are a little bit more to the right, and the lower notes are a little bit more to the left of the stereo, left and right ear. And I say that because when you record a piano, you usually have several mics with it, and the higher notes are obviously panned to the right, the lower notes are panned a little bit to the left. But what you heard right there was a reverse piano. So what they did is they took that last chord and they chopped it off and then they reversed it, and it gave this, after they hit that chord, it gave a reverse and swelled it into now what's going to come in right here.
Lost my faith, made my mistake. Gonna find a way to make
cool.
it easy. I'll be better on my own, believe me. Pain, I'll hold back.
I gotta say, so I actually just heard recently the live version of this song, and I want to say that I actually prefer their vocals live over in the studio. I feel like every musician in the world produces their vocals. You know, very few don't. You know, so like they add effects like compression and EQing and, you know, echo and reverb, all these different things, because you're in a studio and that's what you do when you're recording. But I think that their natural voice is fantastic, and actually the compression and the noise gate and stuff that they have on here, I feel like takes away from their vocal shining, personally.
Can't live like that. Yeah, I made my peace with all of the sorrow, and now I'm living.
Because it sounds like there's almost a noise gate thing going on there, where it's like it's cutting off right after they stop singing, which gives it this very distinct sound, like almost like a Niall Horan slow hands kind of sound, like that very distinct kind of sound.
For tomorrow, I'm a girl with a new face.
Nice. But see sorry, I keep pausing it pretty often, actually. I'm only 30 seconds in. The benefit, though, to having all those effects on it, though, is you can really hear everything that's going on, which is really nice. Because the problem that I found with the live version is it was very muffled sounding, very warm sounding. While their vocals actually sounded great, the mix was hard to like, it wasn't as great. So like you wouldn't be able to hear their harmonies as well. They were kind of like, it just didn't feel like it. While their performance was fantastic, the mixing wasn't as great, and that's not their fault. But what's nice about here is now you can hear all the different intricacies. You can hear who's singing what in what ear, and I think that's really cool. So that's the benefit, the pro and con to each of those.
It's been changed. You know.
Like you can hear each layered vocal here.
I was a little bit lost, but I'm not anymore. I was a little bit hurt, but I'm not anymore. I was a little left out, but I'm not anymore. Cause the tears fell down, but they don't anymore. I was a little messed up, but I'm not anymore.
There's a lot of harmonies going on. So obviously we have all four of them singing layered vocals, giving this very anthemic style vibe. But we also have very low in the mix. Actually, there are harmonies that you can kind of hear. I like that. I like that melody right there. The what is it? I'm alright, but I got the cure. I think that's actually really cool. I like that melody a lot. I'll be able to hear it a little better next time because I totally butchered that. I apologize. Nice crunchy distorted bass coming in.
It's on right now, baby. I got the cure. Now it's me and myself. Don't need no one.
See, like I really like that when they like the yeahs, the ad libs that they just had are really crisp and clear, as opposed to in the live version they aren't able to get them as clear, which I like this studio version in that aspect.
else. His happiness was always inside me, but Lord, it took a minute to find me. And this freedom I found.
Harmonies sound unreal.
Now. And I'm putting all my troubles behind me. I only need my heart to guide me. I'm a girl with a new face and a life that's been changed. You know?
Part of the reason that they're so pronounced though is because like something called EQing. What they're doing is they're taking a lot of the mid range and the low range out of the vocals, so that they conflict with the mid range in the piano or conflict with the bass, and they can shine in that aspect, in that frequency range, without having any issues.
You know, I was a little bit lost, but I'm not anymore. I was a little bit hurt, but I'm not anymore. I was a little left out, but I'm not anymore. 'Cause the tears fell down, but they don't anymore. I was a little messed up, but I'm not anymore. I was a little left out, but I'm not anymore. I was a little far gone, but I'm not anymore.
It's funny, every time they say far gone, I expect them to, I think it's going to be a curse, but it's not. I do see that the 17th track on this album is the stripped version of this, so I'm gonna, in this video, so if you want to stick around at the end of this, I'm gonna break down that stripped version and listen to that.
Yeah, so right now, baby, I got the cure.
Nice. You hear that tom that pans from left to right? That boom boom, left to right ear? That's cool. Nice echo going on.
So right now, baby, I got the cure. Yeah, so right now, baby, I got the cure. And I'll learn to love again.
That's a nice melody on the vocals right there.
'Cause I finally understand.
So for anybody that's ever mixed vocals, if you haven't, you wouldn't necessarily appreciate as much as somebody that has how well these are mixed, because it's hard to get them all crystal clear like that. So the shout out to them. Obviously, their vocals has a lot to do with it, but shout out to the mixer who really nailed their vocals.
I was a little bit lost, but I'm not anymore. I was a little bit hurt, but I'm not anymore. I was a little left out, but I'm not anymore. 'Cause the tears fell down, but they don't anymore. I was a little messed up, but I'm not anymore.
I like this. I like that broken down version.
Was a little bit gone, but I'm not anymore. Yeah, so right now, baby, I got the cure. I was a little bit lost, but I'm
I like that. So what they did is they had like a broken down version of the chorus, kind of like reintroducing the chorus, but so that you don't get tired of hearing the same thing over. So they pull a lot of instruments out and they reintroduce the instruments the second time around, coming back with the chorus.
not anymore. I was a little bit hurt, but I'm not anymore. I was a little left out, but I'm not anymore. 'Cause the tears fell.
These ad-libs on the side are actually really, it's impressive how clear they are, and they're not taking away from the main vocal.
But they don't anymore. I was a little messed up, but I'm not anymore. I was a little left out, but I'm not anymore. I was a little far gone, but I'm not anymore. Yeah, so right now, baby, I got the cure.
I like how when they say the "I got the cure," like they pull everything out and then they come back in with it right after, like with an instrumental. Nice.
Yeah, so right now, baby, I got the cure.
Dude, the ad-libs are incredibly clear. It's really impressive how they did that.
Yeah, so right now, baby, I got
Nice
the cure.
harmony. Very cool. All right, let's see really quick what the strip version is.
I lost my faith, made my mistakes.
Cool. So actually, let me talk about that really quick. So that what you're hearing, that like harmony style thing, that's actually a vocoder. And what it is, I've talked about it in 1,000 videos. I think I have a video on vocoder specifically. What it is it's a synthesizer that you're running the vocals through. You can actually run any instrument through it, but there's a bunch of them out there. There's like Isotope makes one called Vocal Synth, which is the one I personally use, but there's 1,000 out there. And what you do is you run the vocals through it, and then you can actually play something into your keyboard and control the notes of the harmonies that are coming out. So you can create your own harmonies actually by playing those on the piano, and then you can change the timbre or the sound or the tone of the harmony in there. You can make it really robotic sounding, you can make it really warm sounding, you can make it really like bright sounding, so many different aspects of it. But some good examples are Taylor Swift's Delicate, The Middle by Maren Morris, and Zed. So many songs like that. Like Zed uses it a lot in his production actually, but it's called the vocoder.
Find a way to make it easy. I'll be better on my own, believe me.
I wonder if they actually just used their original vocals and just took a lot of the instruments out rather than re-recording the vocals.
Pain not hold back.
I like
Can't
that.
live like that.
I really like
I made my
that.
peace with all of the sorrow, and now I'm living for tomorrow. I'm a
Oh, interesting. Let me just
girl
rewind this.
now I'm living for tomorrow.
Listen to this. This is really interesting. So they actually chopped the vocal. Listen to the vocal right there. You can hear that there's two different vocal takes that they spliced together.
For tomorrow.
He would, or they you hear that little scratch in there, something like that, or they might have maybe she hit the mic.
I'm living for tomorrow.
Can you hear it? The R.
Girl with a new face and a life that's been changed.
There's so many layers of vocals. It's crazy.
You know. I was a little bit lost, but I'm not anymore. I was a little bit hurt, but I'm not anymore. I was a little left out,
Well, I totally just realized that this is a cappella. I didn't even realize that.
But I'm not anymore, cause the tears fell down, but they don't anymore.
Minus the slight vocoder, but it's crazy. I actually, it took me 40 seconds to realize that there was no instruments because their vocals are so powerful that I didn't even realize it. That's crazy.
I was a little messed up, but I'm not anymore. I was a little locked out, but I'm not anymore. I was a little far gone, but I'm not anymore. It's alright now, baby, I got
Nice.
the cure.
Now it's me and myself.
Back with that vocoder, like I said, the instrument that's adding all those harmonies.
Don't need no one else. This happiness was always inside me, but Lord, it
Even right here, there's two harmonies going on, lefty or two on the righty. They spent so much time on vocal production.
took a minute to find me. And this freedom I found is worth a million of you now. And I'm putting all my troubles behind me. I only need my heart to guide me. I'm a girl with a new face and
I like the syncopation, the da 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 right there is cool.
life has been changed.
And the staccato, the short notes.
You know,
I was a little bit lost,
Really
but
cool.
I'm not anymore. I was a little bit hurt, but I'm not anymore.
Moving
I was
up
a
in
little
there.
left out, but I'm not anymore. Cause the tears fell down, but they don't anymore. I was a little messed up, but I'm not anymore. I was a little locked out, but I'm not anymore. I was a little far gone, but I'm not anymore. It's alright now, baby, I got the cure.
when you think.
That's interesting how it went straight into that. Because that was the end of the song. Interesting. Very cool. That was really cool. I like that a lot. As always, you can leave a comment if you want me to react to and break down any of your favorite songs. I hope you enjoyed that. You can text me at 631-250-6950. It'd mean a lot to me if you reached out to say what's up or have any questions. Or if you have any requests. If you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto wherever you listen. I'll see you guys next time. God bless and peace out.